Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP, Study Abroad and Immigration Experts. Well, interesting update here from the Government of Canada. There's been a lot of concerns about the number of international students, this quality of international students coming in, and to ensure that the quality of international students is, uh, you know, uh, I would say to uphold the integrity of the international student program. The government of Canada has been discussing many options, and today, Minister Fraser, Minister Mark Miller, it's very interesting. Previously, a couple of months ago, Minister Fraser was applauding international students. They have decreased the English requirements, language proficiency requirements. They have increased the number of working hours, right? And today, there's since the last 2 months, there's been a lot of discussions on the housing crisis, and very unfortunate, right? There are so many uh, immigrants coming in, refugees coming in, right, from India, from students from India, but also refugees from Afghanistan, Syria, Sudan, Latin America, Ukraine, Palestine, and all that. But international students have been made the scapegoat for that, unfortunately. So today, the minister made, there's been discussions about caps. Uh, so, uh, you know, so minister announced that they'll be capping the number of international students for the next 2 years. So let's go through this. Can you hear me, Sandeep?
Yes or no?
Okay, no, from the YouTube, if I share. Okay, now you should be able to hear. Yeah.
I want to welcome everyone to my riding.
Yes.
Je veux souhaiter la bienvenue à tout le monde dans mon beau comté de Ville-Marie, le sud-ouest d'Île des Sœurs. Évidemment, j'ai reconnu le territoire autochtone en Ganyangaha. International students are a valuable asset to this country. They are bright, young individuals that enrich our communities and bring significant social, cultural, and economic benefits. They deserve the best. They deserve world-class academic experiences that they sought out and hoped for. And Canada is renowned for that. Sadly, this has not always been the case. Pour que ces avantages perdurent et que le Canada conserve sa réputation mondiale, nous devons nous attaquer aux problèmes récents qui ont rendu certains étudiants vulnérables et ont porté atteinte à l'intégrité de notre programme pour les étudiants internationaux. It's unacceptable that some private institutions have taken advantage of international students by operating under-resourced campuses, lacking supports for students, and charging high tuition fees, all the while significantly increasing their intake of international students. Cette augmentation rapide exerce.
So, guys, this is big when it comes to the public-private partnership. So, what happened? When the many probably about 10 years ago, all the public colleges started signing up with private colleges in Canada, and they were doing what in India we usually have the system where affiliated, right? There is Usmania University or JNTU, and there are many private institutions which have come in affiliated to the university. So the similar concept here, public-private partnerships, for example, Canada College, St. Lawrence, and all these colleges, they actually came up, and many students. It was like more like a tuition center, coaching center with 10 to 15 classrooms, and people did not really have the quality services, quality education. There's been big issues with this. So that has been, and that has really effectively uh, made very negative impact on the quality of the students. So that is something which has been ongoing and that has been expected. So these colleges most likely will be wrapped up in the next 1 or 2 years, and the quality will be cut off.
Également une pression sur le logement, les soins de santé et d'autres services. Si la réglementation des établissements d'enseignement relève des provinces et des territoires, certains d'entre eux ont laissé perdurer ce phénomène inacceptable pendant trop longtemps. Today, I am announcing 3 principal measures. 1, a temporary 2-year cap on new international student permits. It is the latest in a series of measures to improve program integrity and set international students up for the success in order to maintain a sustainable level of temporary residence in Canada as well. To ensure that there is no further growth in the number of international students in Canada for 2024, we are setting a national application intake cap for a period of 2 years.
So here the minister says that they are putting a 2-year cap on the number of study visas which will be issued. But again, for you guys to understand, the cap has already been achieved. I was just talking a few minutes ago. Let me just share you another screen. This is the document which was actually posted by IRCC. So if you look into the number of students, so this is the number of the students which have been. So for the September intake, Canada had from India, these are the numbers from all the countries, and this number, this is what I've highlighted. This is for India. So for the September intake, 108,940 study permits were issued. So it's almost about 108,000 study permits were issued for September. And for this October and November, only 14,910 were issued. So there was an 86% decrease in the number of study permits. So instead of almost about 80 to 100,000, only 14,900 were issued. So why this happened? Due to the Khalistan issue and the diplomatic issue between the Indian and Canadian government. So there's been so much of media coverage about Canada, about concerns that Khalistani separatists might actually hurt Hindus, and the Canada is not safe because the government is being soft on Khalistan supporters. There's been a huge concern. So effectively, if we see the numbers for, these are the students who actually are for January 24 intake. So January 24 intake has already been reduced so for the year 24, the number of study permits has actually effectively been cut down by about 80,000. So previously, if it was 100,000, now we only see 15,000. So the 35% target which IRCC is talking about, the cap they want to achieve, is already been accomplished due to the diplomatic issue India and Canada based on on the Khalistani support. What happened? There's been so much. So numbers have already had a big hit, right? And also because of the GIC, right? After that, this was for January intake, and now for May intake took a big hit already because people were not ready with the 20,000 GIC. So 20,000 GIC, right? It is not the money the government is taking. It is not the money which you will be losing. It will be coming in to support your expenses, your tuition fees, right? So basically, if you were paying 10,000 GIC, there is another additional 10,000 which students have to add, and this will support your living expenses. And if you're going for a second year program, that will cover towards your tuition fees. Okay, so again, not really big issue, but for Indian students, there are many Indian students. You guys are lucky because we have banks in India, right? And you can get education loans. However, in countries like Brazil, Thais, last time we were talking with her last week, and she mentioned that it is very difficult for people out there to get $20,000 upfront, right? Same with Philippines, same with Nepal. For all these countries, it is very difficult to arrange this 20,000 without bank loans. So Indian students, because of the developed banking system, you guys are very fortunate. And it is definitely, a challenge for other countries. Yes, there will be some students who do not have collaterals who might be affected in getting the bank loans, but But here issue is the May intake has already been cut. So most colleges are already filled up for May intake, right? They already have the process. Most students are already decided if they want to go for May. So there is also a huge cut in the May as well. So numbers, the cap is not really something which is going to hurt this year because I don't think even there'll be lesser numbers. I'll be surprised because of the January intake almost down by 80,000 and the GIC. Usually, if there were about 3 lakh students from India, I would be surprised in 2024 if we have even 100,000 or 1 lakh students from India, right? So Indian students contribute to almost about 50 to 60% of the international students coming to Canada. So because the January intake has been affected due to the Canada-India diplomatic Khalistan issue, and then the May intake has been affected too due to the GIC, it is unfortunately cap is something which I'm not sure if it makes sense. Yeah, let me just let me continue this video, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead.
For 2024, the cap is expected to result in approximately 364,000 approved study permits, a decrease of 35% from 2023. In the spirit of fairness, we are also allocating the cap space by province based on population, such as that some provinces will see much more significant reductions.
So basically, every province in Canada will have a cap, a limit to the number of international students they can take.
We'll continue to work closely with those provinces and territories to put these measures into place, as they will be responsible for determining how the cap is distributed between its designated learning institutions that they have jurisdiction over. I've had productive conversations, in particular with British Columbia and Ontario already, and we all recognize that more needs to be done to protect the integrity of our system while supporting international students. In addition, effective immediately, applicants must provide a provincial attestation with their study permit application. At the same time, the cap will not apply to students in graduate levels of studies, including master's and doctoral students. Those are the people we're looking for. Study permit applications at the elementary and secondary school levels will also be exempt. Deuxièmement.
So what here Minister mentioned was, so before when we had this Quebec, Quebec international students, there was a process called CAQ. So international students, before they apply for the study permit, they also had to apply for a process called CAQ, which is an approval from the province of Quebec. So the same system is going to be put in place now for all the international students coming to different provinces. So this will the we haven't seen we will have to wait for more updates and see what is happening. But the process, the application process, we are not really sure about what is going to happen. What is the process, how to do it, how to get this provincial attestation. We'll have to wait and see for more updates here.
Will not apply to students in graduate levels of studies, including master's and doctoral students. Those are the people we're looking for. Study permit applications at the elementary and secondary school levels will also be exempt.
So
At the same time, the cap will not apply to students in graduate levels.
So the cap, so if you are coming for master's, PhD, and elementary schools, so the international student will cap will not apply. So let's go through this. So the government is only limiting this to the colleges, the cap, and not to the universities.
Applicants must provide a provincial attestation with their study permit application. At the same time, the cap will not apply to students in graduate levels of studies, including master's and doctoral students. Those are the people we're looking for. Study permit applications at the elementary and secondary school levels will also be exempt. Deuxièmement, afin de mieux aligner le programme de permis de travail post-diplôme avec l'intégrité du système, nous modifions également les critères d'éligibilité. À partir du 1er septembre 2024, les étudiants internationaux qui commencent un programme d'études faisant partie d'un accord de licence de programme d'études ne seront plus admissibles à un permis de travail post-diplôme après l'obtention de leur diplôme. Dans le cadre de ces accords, les étudiants fréquentent un établissement privé qui a été autorisé à dispenser le programme d'études d'un établissement public associé. Ces programmes ont connu une croissance significative en attirant des étudiants internationaux ces dernières années, bien qu'ils soient moins surveillés que les collèges publics et qui constituent une échappatoire en ce qui concerne l'éligibilité au permis de travail après l'obtention du diplôme. To repeat, as of September 1st of this year, postgraduate work permits will no longer be available to public-private institution models. Thirdly, in the coming weeks,
effective from the 1st of September this year, 2024, students who study in PPPs, that is the satellite campuses, small campuses where they will no longer be eligible. So postgraduate work permit will not be eligible for students who study in the small colleges. So make sure that you only focus on the primary, which is the main campuses. Okay, this is interesting. We will have more updates the next couple of days from all these colleges, and we'll try to have a transition process for all the students who are enrolled in Maine. So let's go to the statement again.
This year, postgraduate work permits will no longer be available to public-private institution models. Thirdly, des étudiants internationaux ces dernières années, bien qu'ils soient moins surveillés que les collèges publics et qui constituent une échappatoire en ce qui concerne l'éligibilité au permis de travail après l'obtention du diplôme. To repeat, as of September 1st of this year, postgraduate work permits will no longer be available to public-private institution models. Thirdly,
so this is interesting. Like we need further clarification as to 1st of September, students who join this because they should be a transition mechanism, hopefully. So students who might be enrolling from 1st of September might be the case. So the current students who are already in the transition, who are already enrolled, might still be eligible. So let's wait for a clarification on that.
In the coming weeks, we will be announcing that open work permits will only be allowed and be available to spouses of international students enrolled in master's and doctoral programs, as well as professional programs such as medicine and law. Spouses.
Yeah, so this is also a big update, just like the UK has done. Spouse open work permit program will be limited to students who study masters. Okay, so students, if you are a student currently studying in a college for a PG diploma, you might not be able to bring your spouse until you get to your postgraduate work permit, until you find a full-time job. Right? This is what his UK has done. Canada is replicating the same model. So if you come here for your studies in a college, you might not be able to bring your spouses until you get your full-time job.
Spouses of international students enrolled in other levels of study, including undergraduate and college programs, will no longer be eligible. To be clear, the cap will not apply to applicants within Canada looking to extend their studies, as it wouldn't be fair to prevent someone from finishing the program, nor will the cap have an effect on study permit holders currently in Canada. These temporary measures.
So if you are currently in Canada, already as an international student, or as a spouse open work permit holder, this will not apply to you guys.
Will be in place for 2 years, and the number of new study permit applications that will be accepted in 2025 will be reassessed at the end of this year.
So 2025, there will be another update as to the number of international
Nous
students.
continuons en outre à travailler avec les provinces et les territoires, les établissements d'enseignement désignés et les acteurs de l'éducation nationale des réformes plus larges sur l'élaboration d'une voie plus durable pour les étudiants internationaux, y compris la finalisation du cadre des établissements reconnus que j'avais annoncé plus tard l'année dernière. la détermination d'un niveau durable à long terme d'étudiants internationaux et la garantie que les établissements d'enseignement postsecondaire sont en mesure de fournir les niveaux adéquats de logement pour les étudiants. S'appuyant sur d'autres réformes du programme des étudiants étrangers, l'annonce d'aujourd'hui vise à protéger un système qui a ouvert la voie à des abus, ainsi qu'à soutenir une croissance démographique durable au Canada. To be absolutely clear, these measures are not against individual international students. They are to ensure that as future students arrive in Canada, they receive the quality of education that they signed up for and the hope that they were provided in their home countries. It would be a disservice to welcome international students in Canada, knowing not all of them are getting the resources they need to succeed in Canada, and having them return home disillusioned and disappointed in Canada's education system. Allowing bad actors to continue their operations would be a disservice to all the good institutions who pride themselves in providing a top-tier academic experience. Thank you. Looking forward to the questions.
Can you clarify, Minister, will we see, so right now we have over 1 million foreign students. Are the measures you are unveiling today, does that mean there will be less students as of September, or is it that the increase will be slower? And how many students will we see by the end of this year in Canada?
So you asked sort of three things, Marika. Permits are issued on a 3-year basis. So the 1 million number is the number of permits that have been issued over a 3-year period. Those people that are getting out of the 3-year programs will be reflected in, it'll be a reflection of a decrease, a 35% decrease compared to those people that are graduating from these programs. So the net intake will show that decrease of 35%. There's some room there to work with some of the provinces to make sure that they are actually decreasing. But what the cap actually does is twofold. It's a national cap, but it's spread out according by population by province. So some provinces will actually have some room to go up if they so choose, but the provinces that have been most heavily affected will have to decrease by about 50, and perhaps even more than 50% when it comes to new incoming people.
Avez-vous pensé l'effet concret de cette nouvelle mesure-là sur la pénurie de logements qu'on vit actuellement au pays? Qu'est-ce que ça va changer?
Aujourd'hui, ce n'est pas une annonce en logement. Je parle principalement d'une annonce d'un système de visa qui était désigné pour avoir des gens qui sont très intelligents, des jeunes pour venir ici pour étudier dans le domaine postsecondaire. Évidemment, on sait qu'avec le volume dans certaines provinces, dans certaines villes, il y a eu un impact sur le logement, c'est clair. La diminution du volume va avoir un impact sur les loyers principalement, mais ce n'est pas le cas que du jour au lendemain, les prix et l'abordabilité vont être réglés à cause du fait qu'on a réglé ou qu'on a diminué le nombre d'étudiants internationaux qui s'en viennent au Canada. C'est un élément, c'est un impact, mais l'impact, puis le motif principal aujourd'hui, c'est d'enrayer un système qui a perdu le contrôle. Joël Denis.
Au Québec, on fait des choses un peu différemment. Quel est l'impact de cette maintenant sur le Québec? Comment ça va affecter?
Le cap s'applique au Québec, mais il reste qu'au Québec, il y a du lest, il y a de la place. Et le Québec, en théorie, aura la capacité d'augmenter. Ce sera le cas aussi pour les territoires. Pour l'Alberta et la Saskatchewan. Vous avez juste à prendre les chiffres que j'ai cités aujourd'hui, sortez vos calculatrices, puis regardez les populations dans les provinces pour voir un peu où le problème réside. Mais c'est clair qu'en ce qui a trait aux chiffres, c'est disproportionné dans certaines provinces, dont la Nouvelle-Écosse, au Nouveau-Brunswick, en Ontario, puis en Colombie-Britannique.
You have been saying that you were going to take action if the provinces didn't do what you needed them to do. Does this mean the provinces have not responded to you the way that you expected?
I'd say a couple of things. Clearly, there has not been action as quickly as we wanted it to be taken. We first and foremost wanted to address the matters that were within pretty much exclusive federal jurisdiction, which are fraud, the integrity of the intake system, verification of offer letters, the putting into place of a recognized institution model, which we did in the fall. And we warned provinces throughout the fall that they needed to start taking measures. I had a very productive conversation with Minister Selena Robinson on Friday about the work that they are going, I'm not going to scoop her, but the work that they are doing in British Columbia to attack this. We don't want to trip over each other, so we're going to work with them. If we get it wrong, we'll fix it with them, and if they get it wrong, we'll be talking about that as well. But we want to coordinate our activities because it is an area of shared jurisdiction. And when it comes to making sure that these institutions are actually what they say they are and not sort of fly-by-night operations and backdoor entries into Canada, that's something that that provinces have a huge role in playing. I spoke to Ontario as well with Minister Jill Dunlop. It was a good conversation, but clearly they have some work to do, but we're willing to work with them. It was, again, as well, a productive conversation. They just don't have the measures in place that, for example, British Columbia is putting into place.
What types for Ontario, the impact on Ontario, can you specify that? And then also what types
Well, yeah, look, we're working with them, but it'll be approximately 50% reduction.
Monsieur Miller, est-ce qu'on peut vous entendre sur la lettre de Monsieur Legault qui vous demande au gouvernement fédéral de prendre des mesures pour encadrer les migrants, l'arrivée au Canada des migrants, entre autres les migrants mexicains, en mettant à nouveau l'exigence de visa? Est-ce que c'est dans vos cartons de faire ça?
Ben, c'est clair qu'on regarde les mesures qu'on peut prendre comme pays pour assurer qu'on fait notre travail. En ce qui a trait aux demandeurs d'asile qui viennent, peu importe d'où ils viennent, mais du Mexique, on a vu un flux énorme de gens qui s'en viennent du Mexique et puis qui réclament le statut d'asile, avec le résultat qui est bien en deçà des moyennes qu'on voit avec les autres demandeurs d'asile. Alors, c'est clair qu'un tour de vis s'impose. Est-ce que c'est un quart de tour, un demi-tour, 2 tours? C'est à déterminer. Vous avez entendu le ministre Leblanc en fin de semaine qu'on est en train encore de réfléchir sur l'approche à prendre et la décision à prendre. Je n'ai rien de public à vous dévoiler aujourd'hui. Sachez aussi, quand on parle du Mexique, que c'est un de nos partenaires économiques principaux, puis qu'une démarche diplomatique s'impose, et c'est une démarche qui n'est pas encore complétée. Look, it's clear that we've seen increased volumes ever since we removed the visa at the beginning of our mandate. That has come with some economic benefit as well, so we shouldn't deny that. Mexico is one of our principal economic partners, so any measures that we would take, would contemplate, require a diplomatic process that is not yet completed. We certainly, it doesn't translate as well into English, but I said we certainly need to turn the screws a bit, whether it's a quarter turn or a full turn, is something that's still being determined. It's something I can't share with you publicly, but know that we are not trying to be opaque, but when we take these measures, it's not something that we can necessarily discuss publicly because there are some bad actors that don't have the best interests of Canada at heart that will game the system. So we acknowledge the problem, we acknowledge that Canada has to take action, but there's some work left to do. I'll take this.
In 2 years, after these measures expire, how are you hoping that the world will be different? What's going to happen in the meantime?
Well, look, we've got 2 years to actually get the ship in order. It's a bit of a mess, and it's time to rein it in. So this is something we will, these are, even though we've put a lot of thought into this, these are still pretty much blunt measures from the federal government. We're playing with taps that we're turning on and turning off and allocating between province. So did we get it right? We'll see. But we need to work with provinces in the meantime to make sure that they are doing their jobs. There have been provincial auditor general reports that have laid out in much more detail than I could lay out to you here today. The measures need to be taken to make sure that this is a system that has some integrity to it. It is not the intention of this program to have sham commerce degrees or business degrees that are sitting on top of a massage parlor that someone doesn't even go to, and then they come into the province and drive an Uber. If you need a dedicated channel for Uber drivers in Canada, I can design that, but that isn't the intention of an international student program. So this is something we need to rein in. They exist, those institutions need to be shut down, and it's up to the provinces to do it.
17% are registered?
Institutions, though, is your government concerned about the economic impact this will have on public universities and colleges?
We are, absolutely. This has been very, very lucrative, and it's certainly something that private colleges have made a lot of money out of. Again, I'm not the Minister of Post-Secondary Education Underfunding. I'm the Minister of Immigration, and clearly in the last decade or so, even longer, post-secondary institutions in Canada have been underfunded by provinces. And these institutions are smart, and they've gone and they've seen that they can get tuition fees that are 4 or 5 times more than what my kids pay at McGill or Acadia. And they've made money off it. They haven't necessarily provided the student experience that was promised to these people that brought in. And there's been the path of least resistance as well. The source countries are not particularly diverse. We've been banking on looking at the global middle class, upper middle class, and people have made money off it. So it's a system that has some real integrity issues. It has ecosystem incentives and perverse incentives, and it's something that we need to address. And then there's clear instances of people that have been just making money hand over fist about this. But again, we don't want our best top academic institutions to be penalized. It's why we have exemptions for master's and PhD students, because those are the bright people that we need to retain. And now you will hear from some provinces quite clearly that there are some trade schools that they will want to exempt or give postgraduate work permits to, because that is where some of the needs are, whether it's in nursing or healthcare or in construction. But what I say to them is we'll work with them, and we'll work with them to get this done. Je vais juste répéter. Rafi, I just want to repeat in French. Je vais essayer de répéter le système, ce que j'ai dit en anglais, sans faire de la soi-disant translation. Je ne suis pas le ministre du financement de l'éducation postsecondaire. C'est clair qu'il y a le potentiel d'avoir un impact sur les institutions. Ce sont des institutions qui sont intelligentes. Ils savent qu'ils peuvent avoir des frais de scolarité qui sont 4-5 fois plus hautes que ce que mes enfants payent à McGill ou à Acadia. Et puis, on agit en conséquence. Donc, ils ont renfloué les coffres. Et c'est clair que depuis au-delà d'une décennie, les provinces sous-financent l'éducation postsecondaire à travers le Canada. D'autres, plus que certaines provinces plus que d'autres. Et ces institutions ont agi en conséquence. Donc, la réalité, c'est qu'il va y avoir un impact, mais c'est un système qui n'a pas été désigné pour avoir certainement ce flux de gens, surtout avec le niveau de diversité des pays sources. C'est clair qu'il y a une classe moyenne globale où les institutions ont un permis de travail qui sont insensés.
Asylum seekers. Where are you guys on that? Is that going to happen?
Oh, well, we're working. I've had some very productive conversations with Mayor Chow, and it's work that I think is going to continue. We actually have a very good working relationship with their teams, and we're always. I'm prepared to announce publicly.
So, guys,
we know that
interestingly, long view, these corrections have been. Especially with the public-private partnerships, I have been expecting this quite some time. Anil, if you just joined, please go through the video which is posted on a Facebook. I did a live session. Okay. Okay, guys. Now you can unmute yourself and you can chat. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom to post a short message in the Zoom chat and your query. Please make sure that you also write your query and I will follow. So here we have first, I think we have Madan from Toronto. Madan. So you guys can unmute. So I have Madan from Toronto and then I have Rakesh from Toronto and Venkatesh here and Shalini Ratnam from Toronto. Any of you guys, please, if you are here.
Hi, Gautham sir. Yeah, this is Rakesh from Toronto.
Yes, Rakesh, please tell me.
So just a small query regarding the PR. So I've been completed my 2 years of study permit. Currently, I'm working right now. I'm working for the last 2 months, but my wife came to Canada as a spouse work permit. She has completed 1 year of Canadian experience. So, she is in the, her role is falling in a tier 0 category. She's working as a finance manager. Like including current experience, she has 10 years of experience into finance. So I just want to take your opinion, like should I apply PR for her? Like should I wait for my work experience to complete?
It all depends on your score. But again, recently, if you look at yesterday, right? Yesterday, Friday, there was a update. So there are federal programs and provincial programs, right? So under the federal program, if your wife As we know, the scores have been very high due to the targeted draws.
Right.
Okay. So under the federal program, if she is reaching around 480 plus, she might have a chance.
But the thing is that I mean, I'm not really sure that
Right.
this.
So if she
You
is
know.
not reaching 480, it doesn't make sense, but still she can be in the pool. Second, yesterday on Friday, there was a draw, international employer job offer, foreign worker stream. So if your wife has a job here in Canada,
Mhm.
and if she previously had 2 years work experience in the same knock in India,
Mhm.
she will qualify for this provincial nominee program. So she can, again, we don't know. The last time this draw happened was March, I think in 2022, they had a general occupation draw. Would it happen today? We don't really know about.
Okay, so I have one query. Does the CRS points vary based on the tier codes? Because in Google it says like for tier 0 you'll be getting additional 200 points, whereas 1, 2, 3 you'll get
That is
additional.
if you have an LMIA
Oh,
job offer.
okay. Not
Hello.
Not in that.
not in there, sir. I
Okay.
mean even
Not in that.
okay. Got it,
Okay.
sir.
Only you will get points for the job only if it is an LMIA. Other than that, it will not.
Oh, Google it says vary. I mean, if you have a manager designation, you'll get 200 points, whereas the other
Again, it
one.
is LMIA, Rakesh. It is not Google. It is LMIA. If you have a job offer supported with an LMIA, if it is in a tier 0 position, you will get points. Just a job, if your wife is working in a job, it will not give. Only an LMIA approved job offer will give 200 points or 50 points.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Hi, Gautam,
Okay.
sir.
Beta, again, please have some common sense. I have requested many times to post a short message in the Zoom chat with your query, and I will follow the order of the messages. There are so many people who have been waiting here. So let's follow the order of the messages posted. TK, Sheikh, please, no offense. But again, post, don't raise hands. Post your message in the Zoom chat. Okay. See, we are giving free consultation every day. Nobody does this in Canada. We are here till 12 o'clock and we will talk about this. Okay. Even if it is 1 o'clock, I will talk today. Okay. So I have Madan here. Madan is still here. If not, then I will skip it. Rakesh, I just talked. Venkat, are you here, Venkat? Venkat
So
might not.
Venkat from Visakhapatnam or Toronto?
Venkat from Vishakhapatnam. There is one Venkat
Yeah.
from
Hi, sir.
Vishakhapatnam.
Hi, sir. Hi.
Hello, Venkat.
Hi, Gautam, sir. It's been a pleasure to talk to you today. I'm regularly watching your videos. Thing is like I'm part of WhatsApp member for CIP study abroad. So I'm seeing that every time I'm an MBA qualified and carrying it's a 14 plus years of experience in finance and accounts in India. Uh, 2 years back, I mean I did that IELTS for the general and I applied for Saskatchewan, but I didn't
Mhm.
get any opportunity to get it the draw. So now I have seen that today it is like a PNP program. As I'm saying that my age is around 42 years with the MBA. So any chances to get it is a PNP. I'm okay with that. Any AIPP also I'm okay with that. I'm not only specific to that respective PNP.
See, again, most except Saskatchewan, most other PNPs will require an employer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So, except Saskatchewan, most jobs will require an employer to support you. So, most PNPs here will give jobs to people who are currently here. So, for immigration, Venkat from Vizag, I will give you an email. We please schedule a separate meeting and
Okay.
we can, based on your profile, we can go. This is a general QA session,
Yeah.
limited time here. So please check in. Okay.
Yes, sir. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. But
Thank you, sir.
again, remember, more PNPs, except Saskatchewan, there are limited options. But most PNPs will require a job offer, valid job offer. So AIP, see, when there are 1 million people in Canada looking for jobs, right? Why would an employer bring somebody from India unless you have a skill set which nobody has here? Okay. So for
Agree. Yeah.
PR, please post your queries to info@cipimmigration.com. We'll set up a consultation and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Okay. And we have Shalini. Shalini, are you here, Shalini? Shalini Ratnam. No. Okay. Venkat from Rohit Patel. Rohit, not now. Rohit, in the afternoon, please. Okay. If you are still here, Rohit, let's connect in the afternoon. I said tomorrow we can discuss about that, but if you're worried, we can have a quick discussion today. But I said tomorrow we can work on that. So next question is Gokula Krishna Selvan. Gokul,
Yeah, hi Gautham sir, how are you doing?
I'm okay, Gokul. So
Uh,
do you need a job offer for PGW Hope? Yes. So it is job in any tier, tier 0 to 3, tier 0 to 5 to extend your spouse dependent visas.
okay. Sir, actually, I am currently an international student going to be graduated in April. I've applied my spousal visa already and it's in process. It's almost 2.5 months and I expect in next 2 weeks I'll be getting a response. So as of now, she would be getting it until September. So she is planning to join by May. So after May or June, if I want to extend her spousal visa, should I have to? I mean, should I have to show the employment job offer? Because at that time I'll be on PGWP.
That is what I exactly told you, Gokul Krishna. For you to extend your dependence, when you are a student, it is not required. Okay.
Okay.
But when you finish your studies and when you are on a postgraduate work permit,
Mhm.
you will be required to provide a full-time job in tier 0 to tier 5.
Okay. Or is there any chance I can, if when I'm applying for the PGWP, can I do it
You
jointly?
have a job,
Uh,
you can apply. Reach out to us
okay.
when you are planning to apply, and we'll be happy to help you. Okay, but job is important. If you don't have a job, full-time job, you will not be able to extend.
Okay. And the job has to be in the tier category of 0, 1, 2, is it? Or
Yes,
any okay.
tier 0 to 5,
Okay.
any category.
Oh, 0 to 3, any category. Okay. Cool.
As of now, a lot of things changing. I hope they will not
Yeah.
change that. Let's wait and see. Okay,
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Gautam.
take care. You're welcome. Yeah. Harini Tangarasu. Harini,
Hi Gautam sir, how are you?
I'm good. So for all the immigration queries, kindly request if it is something short, I'll be happy to help you here. But for all the immigration queries, request you guys to please, if you're a CIP student, you can join anytime till the end of, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But for others who are not from CIP, please post, yeah, request you to send an email and schedule a consultation on this. Okay. So please go ahead, Tarini. Are you from CIP, Tarini?
Yes, yes, Gautam
Right?
sir, I am a proud SIP
Yeah,
student.
thank you. So
You,
for all the CIP students from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., you don't have to wait here. Okay. But
okay.
yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay, sir. I will just ensure that I'm going through the right channel, but it is a quick question, sir. Just
Yeah, yes, please go ahead.
I'm an international student where I studied a postgrad, where I studied diploma, PG diploma, and got a postgraduate work permit and secured a full-time job. Right now, I'm working. It has been 5 months, sir. I'm looking to apply in OINP, where international student job offer full-time. But I'm wondering, I have a couple of questions in that. I'm planning to give my IELTS in upcoming
So
months.
before
So,
that, Rini, before
mm-hmm.
that, you should check with your employer.
Yes, they are ready to give the employer
Yeah.
form, sir. Yeah, they
Second,
are with their.
you should have at least, right?
Uh-huh.
There is also a point-based system there internally, right, in the Ontario ONP.
Yes, sir, that's right. I checked in that I am getting around 60 points, sir. Is that what you are looking for?
That is good. Okay. So what is your query here?
Yeah. My question is, can I go ahead and get the employer form now itself and then apply for the OANP nomination, or should I wait for my OAN nomination to be processed and then go with the employer form? Because I'm not sure whether the employer form will expire or just have a date or something with deals with OANP.
You know, yeah, if your employer is willing, you will have 14 days to apply. So get into the portal. See, the draws are very inconsistent. Sometimes, see, what has been the focus till now? The focus, most of the jobs focus has been IT, healthcare, and skilled trades.
Okay, sir. I think I'm fortunate.
Okay,
I am being part of IT. Maybe I'm a software engineer, which comes under
that
not
is
be it
good.
IT.
So, no harm in having this letter,
Mm-hmm.
just in case your employer might change their mind. So, go ahead and get this employment letter filled
Yeah,
in, but
that's why I am.
getting the
I'm
additional
not sure.
documentation.
Yes, sir. That's why I need your advice. I'm not sure whether it has an expiry date or will government ask me to have the latest one. So I thought of maybe I can get the secured form first and then apply because I have a time, 10 days time now. I thought of utilizing that. Is that okay if I get the employer form and then apply?
Yes.
Okay, all right, sir. Thank you so much. My other question is apart from this, I'm hearing that there is a non-express entry way to get the PR. I'm not sure whether
Yes,
this
yes.
is the
So,
right
all
place
the
to
students who
discuss.
are applying under the OANP
Mm-hmm.
will have to apply under the non-express entry portal. Huh?
Okay, it is when I am
CIP
applying for
students,
OA. Mm-hmm.
yeah, for CIP students, we give 50% discount for our services.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you'd like to take our services, please reach out to info at
Okay, sir.
cipimmigration.com and we will take it.
Okay, even for the SIP students, should I mail to you?
Yeah, we because we have another RCICC, my time is very limited. So I will
Okay,
not be
okay.
able to take up all the cases. So we have Alex from our team who is an
Mm-hmm.
RCIC and he will be the one who will be taking up the cases.
Okay, sir. So on the lighter note, if I'm going to apply for OANP, I should apply for express entry, non-express entry profile as well. That is what the conclusion is,
No, you
isn't it,
will
sir?
have to, that's basically submitting your PR after you receive your notification. At this time, there is nothing you can do there. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, there
Okay,
is
it is
no
kind of
such
making.
non-express profile where you are just waiting. That is a
Uh-huh.
process where after you receive your provincial nomination through the
Okay,
non-express expression of interest stream, you will have to submit. At this time, there is nothing you can do.
all right, sir. Thank you so much. That has been helpful, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Take care. So I kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name, the city you are from, and your query. Okay. Vidisha Tanna. Vidisha, are you here?
Yes, sir. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Vidisha.
Yeah, so, sir, I'm a current CIP student and I am currently in touch with Shivani for my spousal open work permit extension. I just wanted to confirm here that currently I'm on a PGWP, which will be ending on May, and I will be looking to extend my work permit by applying a dependent visa. So my spouse has a full-time job currently, and he has also completed his master. So the current rule that was announced today won't apply to my profile, right?
For current students, it will not apply. Who are already in Canada, it will not apply.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. That's it. That was the only question I had.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Sheikh, are you here, Sheikh?
Hi, Gautam sir. Yeah, I'm here, sir. So,
Yeah, thanks.
hi,
Yeah,
sir.
please
How
tell
are
me.
you? So, yeah, so my
I'm good.
question was like currently I'm a student here in Conestoga and I want to apply for my spouse open work permit. I mean, like my wife. And as the new rules came in today, so this will not applicable to me, right? So that I can launch my spouse
For
open work
current
permit, correct?
students, for current students, as we understand, this is an unfolding update.
Okay.
New update. Let's see. But for current students who are already in Canada, it should not make any difference.
Okay, sir. Okay. And I need someone help. Like I'm planning to take a second course in September. So I can go ahead with that, and then as I'm in Canada already, so this rule will not applicable, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay. And
which college
one more
and
thing.
program are you studying?
No, I reached to one of these CIP Sandeep, but I'm looking for something in York University, like a 1 year program for September. But I need someone who can guide me.
Can I have your number, Sheikh?
Yeah, like
Can
Canadian
you
number,
type
sir.
it in the Zoom chat? We just
Yeah,
live, so post it in the Zoom chat. 8 minutes.
yeah, sure. And one more
Can you
thing,
type
sir. I need. Yeah, I'm just pinging my number. And one more thing, I need help in launching a visiting visa for my mother. So, you guys will
Sure.
take care of visiting visa?
Sure. Yes, definitely.
Okay. So, I need help in these two things, sir.
Sure. No problem. We'll take it forward.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. So, you want me to contact someone or someone will reach out to me?
Yeah, we'll have. I'll have in the afternoon after the Zoom. We'll reach out. Okay. Can
Okay.
I have your number?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just copy it to.
Thank you
So
so much,
after,
sir. Yeah.
yeah, you're welcome, Sheikh. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll connect in the afternoon. Okay.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Sir, I'm so sorry. I have one more question left. So my student visa is expiring in the April 30th, and I want to apply for extension of my study permit. So I need that help to apply for a study permit extension.
Uh, so
So
what do
my
you need? Sorry.
no, my student visa is expiring in April 30th, and I need
Okay.
help in applying for a study permit extension post which I want to take care of things. Yeah.
Sure, sure. We'll be happy to help you with everything, Sheikh.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Dinesh, are you here, Dinesh?
Yes, sir, I'm here,
Dinesh.
sir.
Yes, Dinesh. Yeah, please go ahead. Tell me.
Sir, I want to study diploma in 2025. So as of now, as a
What
new,
is what is your current profile, Dinesh?
I completed my BTech in 2014 in SRM, Chennai, and later I worked for Amazon for 3 years.
What is your
So
education?
computer science, sir. Computer science BTech.
Yeah, definitely. See, we can still make it for May intake. We can make it for September intake, and if you want for 25, we'll definitely
No, sir.
can
My
help you.
question is particularly I'm asking whether I will be eligible as of new rules today. I have seen some in the news that
Yes, this is an unfolding news.
sir.
As of now, PG eligibility for private colleges have been. So there are colleges, affiliated colleges in Canada,
Okay.
which are small campuses. The PG eligibility for those public-private partners will be will be stopped, but for public institutions, it is no issue.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That's my only question. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Sure. Dinesh, reach out to us if you require assistance. We'll be happy to help you with the process.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Sumit Yadav. Sumit, you got recently rejected for Australia. You had applied for a BIT course. Now you want to apply in Canada. Sumit, are you here, Sumit?
Yes, sir, I'm here. I just
Yes, Sumit.
recently got rejected from Australia. Then can I apply for Canada? Is there any
Yes, you can.
possible?
What is your bachelor stream and percentage?
I just passed my plus two level in 2022, and now I want to apply for BTech or BIT.
Madam,
Anything.
personally, I don't see because of the current system.
Yeah,
In theory, आप Gujarat से हो. Where are you from?
I am from Nepal, Kathmandu.
Nepal से. Are you in touch with Raj from our team?
Yes, I didn't get you, sir. Can you explain me again?
We have an office in Nepal. Are you in touch with Raj from our Nepal team?
No, sir, I don't know, sir.
Raj is here. Raj, are you here, Raj?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
So we have an office in Nepal,
Yeah, Kathmandu. Bhubaneswar.
in Kathmandu, in New Banesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you leave your
Yes, sir,
number?
same place. Yes, sir, same place, same place. We are from same place, but I don't know him.
Yeah, I guess he
Yeah,
might
I
have.
was there actually in Nepal in November.
Really, but we don't meet that time.
Yeah, so happy to help. Can Sumit, can you share your number and Raj from our Nepal team will connect with you?
Okay, sir, I am sharing my number.
Okay. Raj, please connect with Sumit and Sumit, go to the office and we'll be happy to help you.
Yes, please. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, sir, I will visit the office tomorrow at morning time. It will
Yeah,
be okay.
sure. Sure, Sumit. Yeah, you can. Yeah. See you there.
Okay, next after Sumit, we have Dinesh from Vijayawada. I just talked to Dinesh. Shravani from Vishakhapatnam. So Shravani, no, it will not affect current student summer, should be fine. Okay. Chetan regarding spousal open work permit. Chetan, yes, please.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Chetan.
Actually, I've read the news. I've read the article about the limitations on
Yeah, again, for
spousal work
spouse open
permit.
work permit, public institutions, masters, they will be eligible. But for all the students who are already here in Canada, it should be fine. Are you here in Canada?
No, sir. I'm in USA. My wife is studying in York University. So, am I eligible for
She's already,
applying?
for you, Chetan, you are, it should be fine. Your wife is already studying, so it should be fine. Okay, let's
Yeah.
wait for more
Thanks.
updates and we can take it forward from there. Sandeep, is Shivani here, Sandeep? Sandeep, or anybody from CIP team here?
Yes, sir. Tell me, please.
Yes, sir.
I need Shivani, please. Shivani, can you have Bharat is here? He is out of, he had he applied directly and he had refused his spouse open work permit. Can you please ask Shivani to connect with Bharat and start his application, please?
Okay, sir. I will call Shivani ma'am and I will ask her to connect with Bharat. Okay.
Yeah, Bharat, Shivani ji will connect. Please exit from the meeting, Bharat. Okay. So
Hello.
Chetan, your wife is already here in Canada.
Sir
It should
Gautham, sir.
not. Let's wait for
Yeah.
updates. Yes, Bharat. Oh, this
My
is another
wife. Oh yes.
Samiksha. Yes, Bharat, tell me, please.
Yeah, I haven't applied for the open work permit yet, like dependent visa. I'm about to apply, and I came to know from the
Okay, this
HR
is
that.
another Bharat. Okay, sorry, I thought it was here. Please wait. So
Okay.
please wait for your turn. We had another Bharat who had applied recently and he got his refusal. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just talk to Chetan. Chetan, it should be fine, no issues. Okay. Yeah, Uma, who is
from
Uma? Uma?
అన్నా నేనే
Mana. Okay, Uma, big news, huh?
కుర్తా చాలా బాగుంది అదే న్యూస్ అప్డేట్ కోసం వచ్చింది కదా చూద్దాము ఐ వాంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ యువర్ ఒపీనియన్ అని జాయిన్ అయ్యాను బట్
Yeah, that's yes.
న్యూస్ కన్నా మీ
I didn't understand what was for a second. Yeah, Jai Shri Ram.
జై శ్రీరామ్ ఆ న్యూస్ కన్నా మీ డ్రెస్ చాలా మోర్ అట్రాక్టివ్ గా అనిపించింది అందుకే లెఫ్ట్ మెసేజ్ యు లుక్ గుడ్
Thank you, brother. Take care. Okay, we'll connect in the evening.
No, that's okay. We can catch up later. That's it. Bye.
Yeah, Suman Bandari. Suman, I think we just talked, right, with you, or this is another Suman? Suman Bandari from Nepal, please. Suman? Suman Bandari from Nepal. I see him, but he might be busy. Okay, let's go to the next one. I just
Hey,
talked to
Gautam.
Sher. Yes,
Sorry,
Suman?
it's Anna. You
Yeah,
skipped
Anushka.
me. You skipped
Анечка,
me.
ты
I
всегда
was...
можешь после обеда пить, тебе не обязательно утром тут.
хорошо, я просто, вы мне скинули ссылку, и там написано Торонто с 9 до 12, поэтому я не знала, когда
Не,
подсоединиться.
Анечка, я тебе всегда говорил, для студентов CIP с 9 утра до 9 вечера всегда можете присоединиться. Скажи, пожалуйста, да.
Да,
So this
я
is
хотела
Anna
спросить,
from one of our Ukraine students. Yeah, Анечка, да, скажи. Слушай.
я зарегистрировалась на IELTS, у меня в феврале IELTS, и я хотела спросить, потому что я прочитала статью, которую вы мне скинули, мне с работой помогут, все, они мне заполнят все документы, которые нужны, и мне просто было интересно, мне стоит подождать, пока у меня год будет работы, опыт, или мне можно подаваться уже на expression of interest for the program?
Вот если бы ты уже подала, да, но мы не знаем, когда еще будут. Вот вчера как раз было, да, there are different streams in ONP. One is the employed job offer stream. Second is the international student stream. Third is not relevant. It is employer in demand is for students who are tier 4 to tier 5. Okay. So for those students, tier 1 and for you can submit your expression of interest in employer job offer foreign worker stream. And you can also submit your in the international student stream, employer foreign job of a foreign worker stream. There was a draw on Friday.
So I just don't understand how to understand when to apply. Like, I don't understand when to look at the draw and like,
There
or
are
should I do
different
it like
streams and
today?
different requirements. There is no one set of requirement here. Okay. So what we can do is I will have Sandeep connect with you, Anna. So for CIP students, we have, we have Alex from our team. He speaks Ukrainian. We have Sandeep. So for CIP students, for this, we have a 50% discount in our services for the ONP immigration and this. I will have just send an email and I will have you connect with Alex from our team and he can take it forward. No harm in having your your profile started.
So should I send
Okay.
just email saying?
Yeah, just send an email. I'm Anna. I'm a CIP student from Ukraine. I'd like to know more about this PNP and submit the application. Okay.
Okay, and for the application, I need the job employment form, right? Like I have to get a form first.
No. Form it. At
No, no,
this
no.
time, you
Okay.
don't really need anything.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take care. So I just talked to Suman Bandari from Nepal. I don't see him here. Okay, Sheikh Samran. Smaran, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Smaran, please tell me.
Yeah, I just had a doubt, sir. Does construction project coordinators or the supervisors comes under STEM stream? Because I have a bachelor's degree back in India and now I have a post graduation diploma from Lambton. So, is it eligible for STEM stream for applying PR, or which stream is best for construction kind of works?
Yeah, let's go in. A lot of things happening. I'm trying to talk to you guys and also follow the updates. Interesting day today. Okay, so let's look into the STEM.
Yes.
Okay. So express entry draw rounds of invitation, and if you go down, you will see category-based invitations, and here in STEM draws. So civil engineers, right, are eligible. You are a civil engineer, right? But you are into the construction project management.
Yes, right, sir, right.
Yeah. So if you see, so these are all the jobs which are eligible. Okay. Architects, architecture and science managers, unfortunately, civil engineers. So please, I think only this will be eligible. Uh, project managers, I'm not sure that falls under. So please go through this. So if you look into the civil engineers now, you will see all the different titles. So yeah, if you go here, see if you see here, yeah, construction does it, if it says construction project engineer, it will fall in that.
Okay.
So if if your job currently is a construction project engineer or construction, that will help you. So these are all the job titles. Let me give you this link. Okay.
Yes, sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Where are you? Are you in India now?
No, I'm in Canada. Like, I'm already currently graduating, so
You
that's
are
why I
already.
haven't.
Sure. Please go ahead. Well, I'm happy that you are in that. If your
Yeah.
employer is supporting you, then it should work out. Okay.
Sir, and I have one more doubt. If we after graduation, if we move to Alberta, do I lose my PNP points here in Ontario?
No, you will not. So some of the streams you should have prior connect with Ontario province. You should be actively looking. So under the employer job offer stream, under the international student stream, you should have an intent. You should be able to prove your intent to live in Ontario.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, so after Suman, I just talked to Smaran and Rakesh. Rakesh, are you here? Rakesh Khammam, spousal visa. Rakesh, are you here, Rakesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Yes, sir.
I'm currently in a interesting situation here. I have a work study permit until March 2024, but I'm done with my studies already in December 2023. I flew back to India to get married. Now I am married. I have to fly back to Canada in February, precisely on February 5th. And in next 1 month, my study permit is going to get expired. And how can I apply for my spousal visa? So am I considered as a current student, or how is that going to be?
So, what is your current status?
It's study permit until uh, March 13th.
Your study permit, right?
Yeah,
And after that, you'll be on a PGWP.
correct. Yeah.
So, the limitation, as I understand, will only be to students, and it does not affect students who are already in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are on PGWP, you should be eligible to apply for your postgraduate work permit. Again, we have news updating. We don't really know what it is. I hope it is only while they are limiting for students and not students after graduation. So let's look into this and see what is happening. Okay.
Okay, if at all, if I have to apply for spouse visa after getting work permit, should I have a 3 months of employment history, or is it only 1 month?
It is not really mandatory. As long as you have a full-time job, year 0 to 3, it should be fine.
Cool, cool. Yeah, sounds great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Okay, after Rakesh, we have Raj Divya Raj.
Hi, good
Raj
morning,
Divya
sir.
Raj. Good morning, Raj.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have one doubt. Actually, I had applied for the study permit extension on the 27th of October, along with my wife, spouse open work permit, and we didn't hear any back from the IRCC. Yesterday, I had generated the wave form for my concern, actually. So, sir, what I have to do, like, it's 87 days. Already like passed from the normal standard time.
See, when things pass normal time, right? The only thing what you can do is to go through your local MP office. Raise web form is one option. Second, go to your local MP office and have them check.
Okay, and how I can find out the like local MP office nearer to me? Like I used to
Based on
live
your
in.
address, just Google where your
Okay.
address is, and you will see the MP office. Email them, call them, or visit their office and tell them, I have applied for my postgraduate work permit, right? Or
No, study permit extension.
extension of study permit extension along with your wife, and it's been on 27th October. Yeah, so I have not received any update. So please check in with IRCC and help me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
let me know how it goes, Raj.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. So I have Bharat. This is the second Bharat. Sorry for the confusion, Bharat. Yeah, please tell me.
No problem, sir. Good morning, sir. Right now,
Good morning.
I am on work permit, which is going to expire in the
Work permit, you
end of
mean
March.
PGWP?
No, sir. My open work permit is based on my wife's study permit previously.
So it is going to expire this March, and my wife got a new postgraduate work permit, and she just got a job recently, and I'm going to apply. But when I asked the payslip and the letter from the HR, she told that they have been like their company is new and they have only filed 1 year of tax. So just check with the immigration lawyer like whether this can be useful or not.
So, so your what is your wife's status now?
Postgraduate work permit, sir.
PGWP, and you are a student.
No, I am on work permit, sir. I came to Canada
Yeah,
when
sorry,
she.
you are on SOWP and your wife is on PGW.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is your query?
She got a job recently, and the company has filed the tax for only 1 year, and the HR
Yeah,
want to
it's fine.
confirm with immigration lawyer with like whether it is okay or not for the
It's okay.
spousal open work permit.
It is okay. It will absolutely not impact.
It will not affect anything. Okay,
It will not
sir.
affect.
I have one more query for my cousin. Actually, he got an rejection of US visa for study permit, and he is gonna apply for Canada now. But he is changing his stream. In India, he had like he was in mechanical engineer, and right now he is moving to computers. Does it have much effect, or how it is gonna happen?
Have him connect Bharat, but generally, you
Mm-hmm.
know, does he have work experience?
No, sir. He's a fresh graduate from like a graduate last year.
Yeah, have him connect, but generally, I would advise people to have, see, because of the express entry targeted draws, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also for getting a job in Canada postgraduate after studies, work
Mm-hmm.
experience is very critical.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I would
Mhm.
definitely advise people who plan to go abroad to have at least 1 year work experience.
Okay. Mm. Okay, sir. Sir, I just have one more query. Right now, I'm learning French in Quebec, and I have a one of the companies offering me a knock B job. So should I complete like join the job before completion of level 6, or should I complete the language program and join after the I go to a certain level of in French? What should you suggest?
No, see, no harm in being there in the pool, right? So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, go ahead and submit. It doesn't make sense for you. When you have a good level of French, when you get the official attestation, you can go ahead
Mhm.
and update.
No, sir. Right now, I am in level 4, the basic level of French. So I am in a confusion whether to stop the course and join a job, or whether to continue the course to get a level 6 at least.
You should do both.
I'm right now working
Language,
in the weekend, sir. I'm learning French during the week and working during the weekend.
you don't need to stop. See, how many hours a day will you learn French?
I'm learning full time, sir, from morning 9 o'clock to 3:30.
Languages take a lot of time, Bharat.
Yes,
Even,
sir.
we
That is
learn
what.
English, and will you be able to score 8,777? Right? Not everybody can.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, remember your work experience is very important. French is only secondary. Try to do it. Language only gets better with practice,
Yes, sir.
right? So, get a job which is, for example, in which is good for the provincial nomination. And,
Mm-hmm.
mechanical jobs or healthcare jobs or those kind of. What is your background, Bharat?
My background is electrical, sir. I'm not able to like find any job in electrical because I don't have P engineering here. So I'm looking in other aspects as of now. So I'm not I'm in a dilemma because of the job market and all. I started going to French class as I'm in
Okay.
Quebec.
Try to
They
get a
are
job.
providing the course.
Okay, you are studying at a Quebec institution. Which institution?
Ministry of Foreign Affairs is providing the course, sir.
Okay, then go ahead and continue your French. But it's just an add-on focus on, if you look into a job which is going to give you in the STEM categories or in the OMP, skill trades or those categories, you will get your PR.
Okay, like job is the main priority.
Job should be the main priority.
Sir, with language provincial nomination also, without the job, we will not be able to move forward, right?
You see, not just with language, job is important here.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay. Okay, but
Thank you,
take care
sir.
and good. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Rashwinder, are you here? Rashwinder, I think most of the students had same questions, so many exited already. Okay, should I submit? Okay, Neeraj Mittal. Neeraj, are you here? Neeraj, yeah, just please send your passport
Oh,
for stamping, Neeraj.
yeah, sir. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, yeah, Neeraj. आप अभी send your
Uh-huh.
yeah,
So,
send it, get it stamped, and बाद में यहाँ पे आने के बाद you can apply because you already waited for so long,
uh-huh.
and then in अभी उनको you have to write a letter explanation
Mm-hmm.
uh, that my wife is doing, she wants to do in a teaching job, and it
Okay.
might take delay, but at the time of application, you have no option but to go ahead get it stamped. और यहाँ पे आने के बाद, if you see that there is a limitation, then
Mm-hmm.
you will be asked, you will have to apply for amendment of work permit.
तो कितना टाइम लगता है उसमें सर ये
एक
अमेंडमेंट में?
महीना लगता है, एक
अच्छा, एक
महीना
महीने में
लगता
हो
है,
जाता है? अच्छा अच्छा,
हो जाता
ठीक
है,
है।
यूजुअली एक महीने
अब
में हो जाता
दूसरा
है।
क्वेश्चन मेरा ये है कि जब मैंने अपनी बेटी का भी अप्लाई किया था साथ में परमिट, तो उसमें जब उसका भी अप्रूव होके आ गया, बट व्हेन आई सी द ट्रैकर, सो हर passport number is incorrect, so there is an extra alphabet at the end of extra character at the end of the passport. तो मैंने वेब फॉर्म तो सबमिट कर दिया है, बट आई मीन शुड आई सेंड द पासपोर्ट फॉर द स्टैंपिंग, और एक लेटर लिख दूं उनको कि मुझे ट्रैकर में ये दिख रहा है?
क्या दिख रहा है? सॉरी, आई डिडंट गेट यू।
जो जैसे मेरी डॉटर का वर्क परमिट आ गया है, ठीक है, अप्रूव होके, तो उन्होंने पासपोर्ट की रिक्वेस्ट रेज की है, बट व्हेन आई गो टू द IRCCC ट्रैकर पोर्टल, जो ट्रैकर होता है ना उनका, जहाँ पे वो आपकी डेट्स दिखाई देती हैं, वर्क परमिट की एंड डेट दिखती है और पासपोर्ट नंबर भी दिखता है। पासपोर्ट नंबर इज आई थिंक एप्लीके जो भी उनका होता है डॉक्यूमेंट नंबर, तो डॉक्यूमेंट नंबर इज द पासपोर्ट नंबर, तो वहां पर उसका जो नंबर दिखाई दे रहा है ना, दैट इज इनकरेक्ट बेसिकली। उसका जो पासपोर्ट है, लेट्स इट्स XYZ, बट इट हैज एन एक्स्ट्रा कैरेक्टर at the end of the passport number उस ट्रैकर पोर्टल के अंदर। तो
Yeah, try to connect, raise a web form, try to contact IRCC and update that there is an error. And,
हम्म
but, and also it should not really be a big issue, but when you're at the border, make sure that you get your daughter's permit, right? She will get a visitor record or a study permit. What is your daughter's age, Neeraj?
शी इज 13 years old.
30. She will get a study permit. Make sure that there are no errors in the study permit, name, date of birth, and all this.
अच्छा अच्छा, जो अभी पासपोर्ट की रिक्वेस्ट उन्होंने मांगी, तो पासपोर्ट भेज दूं उनको क्या स्टैंपिंग के लिए? और शुड आई,
Yeah,
मैंने वेब
passport is
भेज
not
कर?
really an issue. That should be fine, right?
अच्छा अच्छा
See,
अच्छा।
what document is important? The document when you arrive at the airport,
हम्म
that is important.
अच्छा, वहां पे हमें दूसरा एक डॉक्यूमेंट मिलेगा उसके अंदर, जब व्हेन वी
Yes.
गो टू एट द पोर्ट ऑफ एंट्री?
Yeah.
ओके ओके, ठीक है, तो आई विल बी सेंडिंग द पासपोर्ट फॉर स्टैंपिंग, और वेब फॉर्म मैंने रेज कर दिया ऑलरेडी। ठीक है सर, एंड आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक यू अगेन फॉर योर असिस्टेंस इन द होल प्रोसेस। Really, Gautam, it was not possible without you or your help. I
Happy
really
to help.
appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm very happy, Dinesh, that you have a second chance. There was the quota was only very limited, and all the H1B holders especially like you who have no chance of getting a green card in the US.
Yeah.
It's a big opportunity here in Canada. The salaries compared to the US will be lower, 25-30% lower, but you
Mhm.
can always sleep in peace that you will not have to leave the country. If you get
Right.
your green, you can settle and you can live at peace in Canada, which is impossible in the US for
Right.
Indians.
Right. Even I mean, for my daughter, actually, I'm worried about my daughter's status. And you know that when the child turns 21, they are aged out, so they have
Yes,
to
they have
their
to leave
own
out.
visa.
So many H1B holders are actually applying to study here in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Gautam. Again, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Yeah, take care. Yeah, congratulations. Let's stay in touch. Anytime you
Sure.
have issues, please feel free to join Zoom and talk to me.
Sure. Sure. Absolutely. Have a good day.
Thank you, Neeraj. Guys, I don't see anybody else, so we are done for today. Okay. So thank you. I think I don't see anybody. Did I miss anybody's questions? I see Mani Kurra. I didn't talk to Mani. Anybody who I didn't talk to, please? Saroj.